Thank you, Roger. I really appreciate the introduction, and this is such a great Iowa success story here at Ankeny, and it's very appropriate for me to be in my hometown of Ankeny for this important announcement. And again, thank you for being here today. I see so many friends. I see my business partners, my longtime friends, and I see some new friends here today. So thank you all for being here and joining me today. I also see my lovely wife, Marcy, who's here today, and I couldn't do any of this without her. Our three children, Calvin, Allison, and Lincoln, all wanted to be here today, but Calvin had finals, and for some reason the field trips at the end of the year of school for Lincoln and Allison were more interesting than hanging out with you kind folks, so they'll join us soon enough. Let me tell you a story about determination, excitement, disappointment, and a life lesson for all of us. It's 4th down, 2 yards to go. Home team has the ball, and they need a first down. Now, you all knew I was going to tell a story like this. The quarterback takes the snap from the center. The center hands off the ball to the running back. The running back lunges for the first down and comes up short. Now, I remember that. It doesn't seem like a significant moment for you all, I'm sure, but I remember that day like it was yesterday. Because I ran on the field and grabbed my youngest son, Lincoln, who had just unsuccessfully tried to get a first down. And I picked him up, and he was inconsolable, and I said, Lincoln, stand strong. There will be better days. And that is why I'm running. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure I can look my kids in the eye and honestly say that our country, there will be better days. We have promised our next generation that they will have the American dream. But the only thing we seem to be handing them now is $50,000 in debt for every man, woman, and child. That is why I'm running. There is no doubt in my mind that Bruce Braley and Barack Obama will not make America strong. They will not have better days under their leadership. I grew up here in Ankeny. When I was 12 years old, my dad's business went under. I remember a Sunday evening loading up a pickup truck with his office furniture because he was going to be evicted from there the next day. I remember working at Mr. K's and detasseling corn, and I remember riding my bike to the Kiwanis baseball fields right by my house. That's the life I remember growing up here in Ankeny that is so important and the roots of what I am. My dad persevered because he was strong, and he took care of our family. And it's moments like that that impact you as a young man. Now, I've also had some of the highest highs. I have had Coach Hayden Fry sit in my living room and offer me a full-ride scholarship to play for the Hawkeyes. After 2 days as a freshman at the University of Iowa, I was on a plane to play a football game at Hawaii. I played on the last Rose Bowl team that the Iowa Hawkeyes had. But I also remember a game at Wisconsin where I caught a pass under the middle and fumbled. Thankfully, I was the luckiest guy on the team because we ended up winning on the last play of the game. But that is what life is about. Just like you, I've had highs and I've had lows. But it's having the conviction to take advantage of the opportunities that this great country offers and to pass it on to our next generation. But as I mentioned before, I'm not sure what we are passing on to the next generation except unmet promises and $50,000 per man, woman, and child. We have a government that spies on its people, that steals from our future, and that taxes beyond what is appropriate and necessary our small businesses. The federal government is now, that same federal government I described, is threatening to grow even larger. Someone has to do something, and that is why I'm here today taking a stand, and that is why I want to be your next United States Senator for the great state of Iowa. I'm going to take a stand to restore our nation to greatness, to take our country back, and that stand starts today. I was born in the best state in the greatest nation on earth. I understand why Shoeless Joe mistook Iowa for heaven in the movie Field of Dreams. endless blue skies, and we're just starting to see the green fields of corn and beans. Iowa is where I grew up. It's where I got my education. It's where I got my MBA. It's where I got my law degree. It's where 20 years ago I married the love of my life, Marcy. It's where I'm raising my children, one of whom will probably never let me live down the story of him not getting a first down. It's where I have built successful businesses and tried to give something back by serving as United States Attorney. Members of my family have lived in Shoeless Joe's heaven for 6 generations. This is home. This is the state that has never let us down. It is where I live, it is where I'm from, and it is where we will stay. In order for us to be strong again, as a state and as a nation, we need to be Iowa strong. As the next election nears, I want you to think about this. Bruce Braley and Barack Obama are making our country weak. They are taking away our future. Not on my watch. They want a Senate that thinks entitlements are better than liberty. They think subsidies are better than opportunity. They think it's okay for the government to require you to buy a product from a private business. Worse, they don't even read the bills they pass. Washington needs every person that can go there with the stomach to face the problems, the brains to understand them, and the heart to rally Iowans to solve these significant problems. I look forward to standing strong with you 1 year from today, when you go to the polls to pick the best Republican candidate to compete and take on Bruce Braley and Barack Obama. In exactly 1 year, we will look back to today as the place it all started. The place that gave me the courage, convictions, and strength to make a stand. You have inspired me, and we will do this together. From the waving fields of corn that we will see by the 4th of July to the marble halls of Congress, it is time to make America strong again. It is time to answer the call. I'm asking for your vote. I'm asking for your support and time. I am also asking for my family and me for your prayers for our family. I'm also asking you to pull out your cell phones and text Iowa to 515-393-2578. Once again, text the word Iowa to 515-393-2578. I am asking you to stand strong with me. Thank you for your time, your support, many of you, your friendship, and most importantly, God bless you and God bless America. Thank you.